Welcome, everybody, back to another episode of Matt's Market live here on YouTube. Tonight we'll have host Crypt X and Small Caps breaking down some small caps for you. How are you guys doing tonight?
Good, Matt.
Good, man. We're great to have you guys back, man. I'm going to be watching from the background. I will be here live shortly, guys, probably around 9:30 our time. So we'll give these guys hour and a half or so. They're going to break down some charts and do some cool stuff for y'all. So, man, I'm going to sit from the sidelines and enjoy the show, man. I'll see y'all here in about an hour and a half. So let me know if y'all need anything.
Matt, appreciate the handoff. Thanks for having us again. If our audience is listening, we're over live on YouTube now. We're just beginning at Matt's Market. Please come join Caps and myself over there. We're going to do some company analysis and breakdowns tonight. We're going to start with the next board run when we start building a room. So, like anything else, we're going to have a couple of minutes here to get the room to build. Let some people get in. Hopefully, our audience comes over from Twitter. What's going on, One Shot? How you doing, my brother? Glad to see you in the room. Matt will be back here with us in just a little bit. Caps and I will be doing the open for a while. We're going to break some companies down. What's going on, Rick? Nice to see you tonight. And we'll get a little investing done. For my people over on Twitter right now, Francisco, Tommy, Queenie, Maria, nice to have you guys with us. Please come over and join us at YouTube at Matt's Market. Small Caps and myself are here. We're going to do company breakdowns tonight, board runs, and we'll talk about some crypto news. There's a lot of stuff going on. So if you guys will be patient with us, we'll get this thing up and running at full speed here in a minute. Let me give this to Small Caps. He can tell you about himself a little bit and what we're going to do. Caps.
Yeah, thanks, X. So what we're going to do, we're going to break down some projects for you guys tonight. Show you guys how we use the 9-step protocol that we have developed. And that starts with circulating supply, market cap, max supply, contracts, partnerships, roadmap, white paper, tokenomics, and then finally utility. So we'll break a couple of them down, show you how we look for companies, right? Up and coming companies in this tech space here. So crypto is very, very early in the game. If you look at the total global market cap up here, we're sitting at 969.22 billion. That is, low right now compared to just one stock on the NASDAQ, right? Out of 3,700 on NASDAQ, you got Apple sitting at a $2.3 trillion market cap. So that trumps the whole entire global crypto market by 2.3 times. So what we'll do is we'll talk about these things throughout the show. And thanks for having us.
Awfully volatile market. If you guys are watching right now, the market has just turned green. We've been red all day. It's been a great day to play shorts, and it's been a great day for longs. If you stayed with us last week, you saw that we've had a pretty good week on Constellation, DAG, Caps, and myself brought that one out. We've had a really, really good week on DESO to ESO. It's been a great week. If you were with us over on Twitter today, last night, we did quite a long session, about a 20-hour session over there, man. What's going on, One Shot, man? Nice to see you, brother. Rick, good to see you. We did a long session over there, man, but today I entered a couple of longs in NEAR and XRP. They both did very well. Entered a couple of shorts the last couple of days on Ethereum, which did not do so well. A little hit and miss like everything else. We are investors. We believe in the philosophy of about 90% solid, about 10% in the gamble. I think we both have our account set that we day trade in, and we look for profits in there every day. Small Caps has got the screen. He's going to go over some companies with you guys. Thank you very much for joining Small Cap and myself tonight on Matt's Market. If you haven't done it yet, please hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, smash the join button. If you guys don't know Matt, he's awesome. I think most everybody here knows Matt more than he knows. Well, he obviously knows Matt because this is his space. But if you guys don't know Small Caps and myself, we have a ton of respect for Matt. We like what he does. He is an excellent technical analyst. And I think my favorite part, Caps, about listening to Matt is that he has a great way of providing TA and also being able to explain it simply so that it can be understood.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more with you, X. He does break it down, and he breaks it down to a newer investor level so they can fully understand what's going on over here.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, we're going to start right now. We're running a little past the top of the hour. Normally at the top of the hour, bottom of the hour, we have what we call the X board run. On the X board run, it starts with Bitcoin and works its way down from there. And yes, I say that way for a reason. These are all my personal investments. The only two on this board I'm not normally invested in are Doge, and I have a small position in Luna Classic. But I am holding my bag, Caps. You ought to be proud of me. I'm holding my bag of Luna Classic. I am not dumping my bag, bro. So
I'm proud of you, X.
hey, this is a big step forward for me, Caps, as you know. Guys, there are 30 to 40 companies on here that we're going to run down in the X board run. I also have a DeFi board. Be happy to switch over to that. At some point tonight, man, we're going to take a very slow walk through, and I'm going to walk down a list over CoinMarketCap with you guys. We'll talk about some stuff that's over there. If there's anything that you wanted to talk about, please let us know. And if you guys like small caps and myself doing the open for you, please let Matt know, man. We would definitely appreciate it. This is the 6 p.m. board run, and it's all the X board run. Starting up top with Bitcoin comes in right now, 20,294.25. XRP Ripple sells for 0.4953. 88 Cardano sells for 0.4341. Algorand is 0.3557. The price of Avalanche, AVAX, $17.50. Big Data Protocol coming to Coinbase soon, 0.02789. We'll keep you up to date on that. Bitcoin File, BiFi on the ticker, BIFI, also coming to Coinbase soon. It's probably not as imminent as Big Data Protocol, 000529, double nickel on the end. Bone comes in right now, 1.14. DAG Constellation, one we brought out for you guys last week. If you entered, you're doing well, 0.08408 on DAG Constellation. DSO, DESO, we brought this to you as well. If you entered that, you're doing well. Great line on DSO right now, 1353. A direct competitor to Solana. Solana happens to be X's biggest bag, and I got to tell you guys, I think they have real competition in DSO. I'm going to be watching very closely everything that happens with that company. Dogecoin sells right now for 0.06487. The DXY is the U.S. dollar index in our space. Right now, it's 110.917. It's dropping, and that's good news. It should be in the 90s, guys. We'll talk more about that if anybody wants to discuss the U.S. dollar index and how it's achieved. Dog, Elon, a lot of zeros, 252. Hoping good things for that community. Ethereum name service, $17.35. If you guys know X, you know that we love this to be one of the big ones of the year. Ethereum name service is playing their own game right now. Ethereum comes in at $1,372.63. Flowchain comes in at $1.71. Flux Network comes in at 0.827. HBAR Hedera comes in at 0.0582. News on HBAR Hedera. When they tried to release on Coinbase last month, they had more than a few standard issues, I guess, with Coinbase. Coinbase partnered with them to fix those issues. They are coming back to Coinbase. Per the status page, they should be released on Coinbase about the middle of October. Again, another company over here playing their own game. They are the finest layer 2 solution in the world, and nobody matches them right now. Immutable X, IMX, 0.7927. That's a discount value, and I love it. Jasmy, I call it puke coin because I can't stand it. 0.00655, very disappointed in Jasmy and the company right now, to be honest. Cardia Chain comes in at 0.0079578. Cardia Chain is KAI on the ticker. Clayton Network, that's KLAY on the ticker, sells for 0.1914. Two blue chips on the board next. Chain Link, $7.88 even, and Litecoin coming in at $54.87. Here you go, Lunatics. Luna Classic, 000, 29.88, and a deuce on the end. Mana, Decentraland, the original metaverse, 0.7046. Near Protocol, 3.711. Ecomi is the name of the company. OMI is the ticker symbol. Sells right now for 0.0012599. They are in the NFT space over at BB. They're a monster company, guys. Billions and billions. QTUM, QTUM on the ticker, 2.881. RSS3 comes in at 0.12459. Secret Network, my friend TJ loves it. We talk about it every day. It's finally showing a little bit of life for you, TJ. 0.9340 on Secret right now. Shiba's coming in 4 zeros, 1151. We know Eternity's coming out tomorrow. Guys, you might have a little surprise coming. Watch for Treat. Okay, watch for Treat. That is the rewards token for Shiba. It only makes sense that they'll release Treat right now with the Eternity game coming out. You're going to want your rewards. So watch both of those. It'll be a surprise announcement, I believe, on Treat. Should happen, I'm guessing tomorrow. I'm guessing either middle of the night, surprise release tonight or tomorrow on that one. So we'll watch. Symbiosis is SIS on the ticker, comes in at 0.1222. Solana, Big Daddy, comes in at $34.32. Starlink, 29, a lot of zeros and 29.39. Stargate, we love it. It's a 6-chain monster. It is just waiting to go. 0.5307 on Stargate. Swift Coin comes in at 0.001575. TE Food, they have a world-changing utility over there, blockchain accountability. They're actually in the food space. They believe in bringing food from farm to table, eliminating the middleman, also controlling the supply chain and supply chain costs. Their utility will be in every company. It will be the standard in every company in the world outside of the food industry, guys. Blockchain accountability will be a big, big thing in the entire world very, very soon, in my opinion. VeChain is VET on the ticker. Comes in right now at 0.02406, showing a little sign of life. Zilliqua right now, 0.0316839. Just about all of that board was green. We're coming down to our last two, and we're going to tell you a little bit about them. Polygon Matic comes in right now at 0.8517. Chronos Network, that's CRO Crow. If you don't know Crow, you're about to know. It's coming in right now at Quad Candlesticks, 0.1111. Small caps, take it, my brother.
Yeah, thanks, X. If you guys don't know, now you will know that you can trade Crow over there from the Swap Crodex app on any DeFi wallet, the MetaMask wallet, or your Crypto.com wallet. And you can swap Crow for Psychotic Society token. That's my pinned tweet right there. All the links are there. We also have the link tree. Also, we have the Psychotic Society Punks NFTs. That mint is currently live. We're at 600 right now. That runs on the Polygon network over there at launchmynft.io. And then we have a spatial. It's basically an interactive art gallery. It's in a metaverse. Spatial is a metaverse type platform, okay? You can kind of mess around with your avatar a little bit. You can use Ready Player Me to change your avatar around and whatnot, and you can walk through the metaverse, right? And then they allow developers to implement certain things in that metaverse, and it's pretty cool because Psychotic has put together a art gallery over there, and we have a whole bunch of things in there on all the cryptos that we love. So check that out, man. You can download it on the iOS. There's an app for that. You can do it from your PC. Or even better is the Oculus, right? If you actually connect the spatial app on the Oculus, you walk through that thing. It's like actually walking like into a basic realistic art gallery. Also, over on Decentraland, if any of you guys are in the Decentraland, we have a wearable NFT mask that you can wear around Decentraland. And Psychotic he already put them on sale for 50 cents per mask over there on the Decentraland platform. And that's for the month of October. He's only doing it for Halloween. Then they go back up to $1.50. And then we have the original Psychotic OG collection that is on the Chronos blockchain. And yeah, feel free to check that out. That goes for 220 right now on the floor, 225 Crow for them. And that gives you lifetime benefits for Psychotic Society token. X, back to you, my man.
Yeah, man. Hey, guys, as a kind of a thank you to everybody in the room, I'll throw this out there for you real quick. Over at Twitter, you can find me. It's kind of a weird spelling. It's at Cryptex only, CRYPTXXNLY. My partner, Smallcaps, on with me. You can find him over at Twitter at Smallcaps101, just like it sounds. If you will send a DM to myself and Smallcaps, tell us that you're on this broadcast tonight. If you do not already hold Psychotic tokens, we will give you some at zero cost to you. We'll put them in your wallet. And if you do not have a Psychotic NFT and you hit us by DM over at Twitter, or if you even want to do it right here in this lobby, happy for you to put it here. We will send you a Psychotic Punks NFT at no cost to you as well. So Psy's going to love me when we get back over there to Nightcaps, but that's what we're going to do. Guys, we're going to run over some news real quick. We have some crypto news today. This Charles Hoskinson is killing me lately, man. He's in the news every day, man. So you know what? I'm going to save him until later on. You know, the guy doesn't usually have very much to say, but this week he's got everything to say. And, you know, I wish somebody would stuff a sock in his mouth right now. But, you know, hey, that's just me. XRP price could get a 23% boost from this bullish formation breakout. That's over at newsbit.com. If anybody wants a link to that, let me know. Get it over there to you. Next on the headline list, right? The SEC, guys, what they want in this market so badly, it's not even funny. And they're about to lose face like you have never seen when this lawsuit happens. This headline is in direct reference to that. This is a headline that comes from zycrypto.com. SEC seemingly fears Ripple's gigantic win in XRP suit. Takes shot at firms supporting Ripple. They're going to take a shot at everybody, but I'm going to tell you guys, we talked about this a little bit the other day, Caps. Give me an opinion on what you think on this, man. I think that Ethereum is their victim. I think Ethereum is a security. I think it's been a security for a long time. It's probably been part of the backroom shady wink-wink deals going on in our wonderful government, but they're going to be deemed a security coming out of this XRP lawsuit, Caps. What do you think, brother?
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, we're just waiting on that development to happen, and once that happens, I think we'll be good.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, we love everything XRP, guys. You know, we believe that XRP can literally change the world. I don't say that to try to hype it, shill it, pump it, or anything else. I've been involved with that company, watching that company for 8 years. I know every piece of paper in this lawsuit. If anybody wants a link to every single thing going on XRP, let me know. I'll get one over to you. And things look great. Hey, by the way, man, BTC Citadel is an absolutely excellent analyst. You see him in the room down there. He's posting yay 20.3 to Bitcoin. I'm going to pass on a prediction to you. Here's a prediction for the room. Bitcoin will top 21,000 or test 21,000 this week. That according to my friend BTC Citadel, and I'll put it out to you like this. If he don't know, nobody knows. BTC Citadel is an absolutely excellent analyst, y'all, and I encourage you to follow him as well. What do we have here? BTRST pump on Coinbase. I'm not following, Caps. You following?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, guys, I apologize. I am not. We'll try and get a little information on there for you. Looking down at the board right now, it looks like Symbiosis is running pretty strong. That's one of the smaller companies that's got some pretty good potential. Right now, 88 Cardano's running strong. XRP's running pretty strong in this period. Dog Elon is running fairly strong, you know. 1-2% ups right now at this point in the period are decent. Starlink's running pretty good, about 1.37 up. And, you know, watch out for Polygon Matic. We like Matic this week. Also, anybody want to talk about Chainlink? If you want to talk about Chainlink or whatever, throw it in there. I don't know that I have any alpha to drop about Chainlink, but I'll tell you what, I love that company. And I think it's absolutely gross when I look out at the price and I see $7.87. On a company that I think if I really started thinking about the strength of the company and everything going on with it, I think if it was $200 a share, it wouldn't bother me. Okay, I'm just telling you, I think the company is super undervalued right now with huge room to grow, man. It is a monster. What's going on, Michael Scott? Hey, you know what? I'm going to throw another piece of complimentary stuff out here for you. You know, we were day trading today. We were on all night last night. We were on about a 20-hour session. Michael Scott came in this morning, and guys, he was hyper accurate, ridiculously hyper accurate this morning. Mike, what a great day. My pleasure to have been on with you this morning. We're going to be doing it again tomorrow. Hope you're in longs right now, Michael. You and Short Pants BDC Citadel up there, man. I hope you guys are picking the right sides right now, man, because it looks green. Looks like we got a few longs that are going to happen in this period. A little bit of potential for money. Michael Scott, do this for me, brother. Drop me a long in there that you really like right now, man. Drop something out there in the lobby and we'll talk about it. Anybody else in the room, if you have one that you want to talk about right now, please drop it out in the title. I'll see it. Caps, I'm going to give it back to you for a minute. And hey, thanks, Mike. Appreciate that, man. Guys, again, everybody, thanks for joining us. Small Caps, let me give it back to you for a few minutes.
Yeah, it seems like we have some technical difficulty over here sharing the screen. Actually kind of blacked out on us. So we're going to have a hard time showing these guys this coin market cap up here. So hopefully they can follow along, but the screen's black for whatever reason up here.
Caps, I'll get on top of the,
here we go.
And there you go.
I think we got it coming back. There's still a delay on it right now.
Caps, Matt was already aware of the problem. He says he's got it fixed. It should be coming back.
All right, cool. EOSC, yes, Rick. I like that. I looked into that thing, man, and yeah, I do. I actually like that. So thanks for pointing that one out to us. Shiba Inu long. I like it.
Caps, you want to run over to CoinMarketCap, man, and just do a quick run-through breakdown of EOSC for the room?
Yeah, EOSC. We do that. Echo, Oscar, Sierra.
Hey, Michael, thank you very much for that, man. Yeah, I like Shiba. I like Shiba as that long play today, so that was really nice, man. We're going to be watching that closely. I suspect that, you know, again, because we have a lot of newer investors, unsophisticated investors, when they start getting a run on this thing coming up with all the new products releasing and all that, we're going to have a good bit of activity, sell downs, people, you know, trying to take money back out. So, you know, yeah, I like Shiba right now. I like them as a company. I like that long, and I like that compliment, brother. Redeem Bitcoin. Matt, you the man. Caps, I know you love Bitcoin, man. You know, hey, I'm surrounded by guys that can only talk about Bitcoin. Although, I should be fair. Caps is a macro investor. Citadel's as fine of a macro investor as you get. Michael Scott is a day trader. These are my guys that I know, and I hope I get to know everybody else. Rick, I've seen you in here now a few times. I hope I get to know you better. One shot, same deal, brother. Want to get to know you better, man. Tell me who you are, what's going on. Come see me at Twitter. Viral videos, same thing. Bulldog Trading. I spoke to Mr. Bulldog today. What a great conversation. What a great dude. Caps and I are going to be going over there starting on Friday and doing a couple of morning shows. Caps will not always be able to join me. We'll have some guest speakers, some guest hosts. We're going to bring in some artists. We got a couple of artists that want to come in and provide some entertainment, and we should have a good time over there too. So I know Matt supports Bulldog Trading. Bulldog Trading supports Matt. Hope you guys join us over there too. Caps, I see you're over at CoinMarketCap. I'm going to turn it back to you. I'll be back in 5 minutes, Caps.
Roger that. So what I like to talk about on this EOS Force right here, you can tell that this is an actual coin right here, because if you look right under the EOS Force, it says coin right here in this little icon. So I'm going to try to do it slow for you guys and walk through this thing. Right now, it currently has a market cap of $2,569,567. Okay, that's a good thing, because if you had 2 zeros on the back end of this thing, if it goes to $2.5 billion, which it very well could, then I'll probably put it right in around the top 75 range. I know during the hype in the bull market, it was requiring a company to be right around $1 billion just to break the top 100 cryptos at that time. So yeah, this one, I can see a 10x potential written all over if it is worthy of holding a 10x, okay, a $2.5 billion market cap. So then the next thing I like to do, I like to look at the fully diluted market cap. That is $2,668,000, right? So that usually tells me that most of the supply, if these two numbers are closer to each other or even the same, if they're the same, that means all the tokens have been diluted into the ecosystem. If they're relatively close like this one is, then there's still some tokens hanging out there. And you can see that over here on the circulating supply versus the max total supply. So you have a 1 billion token count on this one, or a coin, because this one is a coin. We already identified that earlier. So this coin has 1 billion outstanding, and 964 million is in circulation. So there's probably, I want to say, about 35 and some change are floating out there. But from first look at this thing, that tells me they're probably tied up in a contract somewhere for a liquidity pool in order for them to trade, buy, sell, to provide liquidity for the ecosystem. Another thing I like to look at is the 24-hour trading volume. This one has $175,591 that came in it. I do like the price sitting at 00267 right now. It's down a little bit on the day, right? Because, altcoins tend to sell off, when Bitcoin starts dumping a little bit, okay? And the next thing I like to do, I like to scroll down here, and I like to go to the All tab. I'll click the All tab, and I go back as far as I possibly can go on the chart. And I look at the very first trading day. So the very first trading day of this coin was back in October 13th of 2019. We're about to come up on the 3-year anniversary next week. So maybe they'll, announce some good news or whatnot on their anniversary date. So it started trading at 1 cent, right around 1 cent here, 1.25. Then I like to see the all-time high on the chart. It takes us up to, let's see if we can get it, over the 10-cent range. And then it's, of course, she fell back off in the early months of January, February, March, April, May, all the way to where we are now. Flat line. Okay. That doesn't mean that this company's still not worthy. All right, just because you see a flat line like that doesn't mean it's not worthy. Another thing I like to do is come down here to EOSC price live data. This will tell you a little bit about the token, how much trading volume, etc. And then it'll tell you a couple places that you could buy it normally right here in this data. Okay, and then they give you a little self-description right here. It'll tell you exactly what it does. Okay, in this case, it describes itself as a decentralized, high-performance smart contract platform. And we already identified that up here by the coins, right? So we already know that it's his own token trading on its own blockchain. Okay? It's not associated with any other blockchain, or them tabs would be here. It will tell you. Now, after I look at that price lab data, I'll come all the way down to the bottom of the page. I hit see all markets. We're going to have to scroll all the way back down. And then the only place available for this thing right now for trading is at KuCoin. And the confidence in this is very, very high. All right, you get 100% volume going through just this one particular liquidity pool. And it has the volume matches 175,915. Okay. And yes, we got the price, etc., etc. So then I like to scroll back up. Up here, you have to come back, and then you have to hit the overview tab again. Once you hit the markets before, take you back to the overview, and I like to start looking at some of these comments right here. Right, I like to know and get a gauge at how the community feels about their own token. Jasmine time. Well, hopefully it's not poor predictor here, predictions. Jasmine time. Well, hopefully this one doesn't pull a Jasmine on us, right, and starts tanking. And I don't think it will just yet. And then I like to come back up here. Right here's the website. Normally they have 9 times out of 10 they'll have the website right here for the token or their coin, and then the white paper normally. And I like to hit the community first, so I'll right click on that tab. I'll hit open new tab. This is their Twitter space. We'll go over there. And they have 3,210 followers right now. Okay. Now, for being around, and this is just a red flag to me, for being around for almost 3 years come next week, you only have 3,210 people, on your followers. Hey, X, you may have some, I think your fans going on in the background, brother.
Okay, man, let me clear this background noise, man. I apologize about that, Caps. You're right, man. I did cool it down in here while I was taking that break, man. I'll get it off.
Okay, thanks, bro. And then I like to come back over here to the page. I'm going to right click. I'm going to open new tab for the white paper, or for the website, and then also the white paper. All right, so I open them both up at the same time. So the only partner we have identified so far, right, as we were going through this, was KuCoin. That's the only association I see so far with EOS Force. However, that doesn't mean that they don't have nothing on their main website. So I like to come over to their main website. They'll tell us a little bit about it. And I know X in particular, he really likes to look at the color scheme layout, because he's trying to say, hey, who are these people trying to be like? X, you want to talk a little bit about that or no?
Yeah, I really do, because I think when you look at color schemes, right, that's the first thing that tells you if they want to integrate with someone else. In other words, like Solana has their colors, Poly has their colors, ADA has their colors. When I open a site and I notice a site, the first thing I think is Polygon. Well, I know there's an integration there somewhere. If I see, Solana colors, I know there's an integration. Whether or not it's on that chain or not, I understand that I need to be looking for an integration in there somewhere, Caps.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. All right, so I'm going to scroll
down. Caps, give me a minute here, man.
Yep.
Give me a quick minute just to say hi to the room real quick, man. One Shot GI, welcome again. Bulldog, glad you're here, my brother. Nice talking to you today, by the way. Viral video, good to see you. George Keeney, I have not yet hollered out to you yet, man. George, welcome. I love Chainlink. I'm looking at some of the previous stuff up here. I love Chainlink, too. I think it is so far undervalued, it's ridiculous, man. I think anybody that's holding Chainlink right now, you're going to be a very, very happy person. You're holding it this year, next year, the year after, and 10 years from now. BTC Citadel, my man, one of my regular guys comes over. He helps us code the show over at Twitter. Streamlabs, welcome. Glad to see you here again. And everybody in the room. Best videos ever, BTRST. We got to get that, Caps. We got to look over and see what that is. Michael, Scott, hyper accurate morning. Goodness. Rick, welcome again. Matt, thanks for having us on. I'm getting through the list here. Keller, hey, what's going on, man? Hello. What's up with you? Deno, one of my favorite people, man. You talk about moral integrity and character. Deno, you're the man, bro. I love you and glad you're over here. Caps, take it back, man.
All right, absolutely. And George Kinney, by the way, is small caps. There, X.
That's right. I wasn't even thinking.
Yeah, that's my other account, brother. But I have the other one.
So
I'm using a laptop right now, so I can't log into mass market with the other one. So I need to log out and log back in. Yeah, so it's a whole bunch of different accounts. Plus, my
Mr.
son.
Buy the dip in here. Yeah, you kind of have the numbers, man. I get it, man. Could you have Christy and Aiden log on too, man? I'll go in the house, get everybody to log on, man. Call my guys, get them to log on. We'll get these numbers up, Caps. Hey, Mr. Buy the Dip, what's good, man? What's good next, world? Man, making money, man. These markets right now, man, they might look like they're a little bit up and down, but they're fairly predictable right now. A lot of things that are going on. We're going to talk more about news. We're going to talk more about lines. Caps is over looking in the website right now over at EOSC. Caps, one thing I figured out when I went and I looked in the white paper over there, it's in Chinese. If you look at the top, though, it says English version right there on the top of the headline. So just click on English version when you get over to the white paper and you'll be able to scroll through it nice and easy.
Absolutely. Well, here's your favorite part, X. You always love the roadmap, right? So here we go. And let's see if it's updated, right? All right, so they're updated all the way to 2021, quarter 2. Okay, so we already know it's on KuCoin. Now, this is what I would like to verify, right? Anybody who has, and I would reach out to like X. I'll be like, X, you got Bit4X? You got CoinX, Hotbit? Because I know X trades on a lot of these exchanges, right? On a lot of different exchanges. I know X does. So what I would ask X is, hey, is this available over there? Or is this available on that while you're over there logged in? Can you check that out for me? You know what I mean? Because we use each other, right? Strengths and weaknesses, right? He's stronger at certain things than I am. I'm weaker at certain things than he is. You get what I'm saying? So we try to piggyback off each other and we come together as a core group. And that's what we try to do over there on Twitter. As we establish our group and we get bigger and bigger over there, you got more eyes on different things. So I would ask X, hey man, can we trade these over there? But only one I seen on that markets tab, and that was on, reported from CoinMarketCap, was KuCoin. However, iBox may be a partner, Awake, QB.com, Bit4X, same thing with CoinX, and then Hotbit.
Hey, Gone Postal, what's going on? I see you in the room, man. Appreciate it. No, man, we're not a Twitter space over here right now, man. We're YouTube, brother, but we are simulcasting to our Twitter audience over there. RW, what's up, man? Glad to see you here, man. Thanks for having Caps and myself with you guys. Caps, go ahead, man.
Okay, now I'm going back up to the top of the page. I'm going to hit open new tabs, looking at all the news. Yeah, it did put it in Korean. You already said the change yet to English. I should have listened to you the first time, right? Well, I wasn't paying attention to detail. So I'm going to go to the latest news. I'm going to click on it, see if anything comes up. And it's still giving me the non-English version of all this. See if we can find anything right here.
Hey, RW, I'm going to give you a quick response to that while Caps is looking in there, man. RW7610 says, excited about Dogecoin trading price and value now that may be linked with Twitter in the future. Hey, every time Elon comes out and the thing pumps, I love it because I'm shorting the next day. I shorted today, great day. I hope good things happen for that community, brother. It's pretty predictable right now, though, so time to make some money while you can make it. Even if you love it, you can still make your money, man, if you want to. Caps?
Yeah, this one's kind of a little bit interesting. All right, let's see. English version. So if you notice, when I clicked on that document, right, for the news, they had the English version right here. So sometimes you got to go hunt for these things. All right. So don't give up. Try to search for it, especially if you believe in the project and you really want to see what's going on over there. So this one talks about the mainnet improvement, mechanisms, updates, cross-chain adaptation, token issues, resource. All right, so the latest news, Let's see what they got. Article number 90. All right, community news. I'm gonna click on that just to see. That was back in and see, here's the date. So their latest news that they posted on their actual website for the community news was back in June 2020. Now, I'm gonna click out of that. I'm gonna go to the white paper. So I got a lot of tabs open right here. So we'll go over to the white paper. I'm gonna select the English version. We're gonna have to do it again. Hit this main tab up here, top, click English version. So I'm gonna start digging through the white paper because I don't see a lot of partnerships out here, X, on this one. We already know KuCoin. We already know KuCoin's associated with somehow. We already know there's 1 billion tokens out in supply as well. So right here, you can kind of read a little bit about the utility and everything. But I usually get the utility last, me and X do, before we start reading all this stuff.
You want to talk about why we go to utility last, Caps, or do you want me to cover that?
You can cover that, X, while I'm looking at these tokenomics real quick.
Guys, when Caps and I are looking at let's go to a basic explanation of what we do, right? When we're starting to look for an investment, we want to know, is it an idea, is it a project, or is it a company? I'm looking to invest in companies, right? It may have a small price. It may be a startup, but companies have big money behind them. They have big partners behind them. Even if they're starting on the ground floor, partners make companies. If a partner is in trouble, partners bail them out. They help them with tech. They integrate. And worst case scenario, partners a lot of times acquire and merge. So, I'm looking to provide as much safety for my investment as I possibly can. Here's the thing. I like the term company, right? When I start thinking about the word project, I really just start thinking about a couple of guys like, hey, bro, let's do this, let's do that. And then going out and trying to sell it. Here's the thing about what this all leads to, right? It leads to utility and why we put it in last. All those factors contribute to, we have a 9-step protocol that we use. If we have a fail in any one of those steps, it is a full-on stop. We don't need to waste our time getting to the utility because it's not investable. If the company's not investable, you can tell me whatever you want to tell me. I'm not going to put my money in until I know the company's investable. Okay, that's the bottom line. And hey, listen, there's a reason. Who's heard people talking about their projects, their companies, their ideas, or whatever, right? Everybody has the latest. Everybody has the greatest. We're better than X, Y, Z, and they don't have what we've got. And hey, find me somebody to come in here and tell me, hey man, we have junk utility. We're a junk company. If you put money in, we're going to create transactional volume, and put your money in with us. Nobody's going to come in and say that. They're all going to come in and tell you the latest and greatest about their project, company, or idea. Okay, so that's why we put it last on the list. We go through, we make sure the company's investable, and at that point, when we determine it is, then we can look at the utility and figure out, hey, do we like this? Does this have, what problem is this solving? Is this, a local problem solving, a national problem solving? Is this world solving? What's the potential of the solution to the problem? That's how we look to evaluate a company. Caps.
Okay, so I started digging into this tokenomics here a little bit there, X. Okay, so this one was a block reward coin. Okay, so 10% of the block rewards are distributed by block generating nodes in proportion to the number of blocks. Okay, so as you can see, this was inflationary at one time. Okay, so when it first launched back in 2019, it started getting inflationary, right? And then they finally pretty much got to the very end of these reward blocks here. So that's why we are close to 36 million away from the 1 billion total supply. What I like to also do is come down here and you got weighted votes. Okay, the way to participate is EOS Force mainnet voting can choose the current voting and the fixed time voting. The time periods can be selected in fixed time voting on the block kites corresponding to 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, and 24 months. Respectively. The tokens are locked during the fixed voting period and automatically unlocked when it expires. So you're locking up the tokens for a small period of time. So if you're in this, and you really got to start looking at these dates of when they lock tokens, right? And knowing when they unlock these things. There are no fixed periods in current voting. The voting tokens can be redeemed at any time. The redemption needs 3 days to unlock the lock height. So it's going to take 3 days, up to 3 days, to unlock your tokens. In addition, the voting weights vary according to different time periods. Whether the current is 0.2, while 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 24 correspond to different weights, right? So depending on how long and how much you put in there, and the longer the time period, the faster. And it's a one token, one vote. Then you got voting rewards up here. You got 23 no's. It's one of the top 23 no's based on the weight height at risk. Okay. BP rewards, no locking. So this thing is pretty much basically minted out there, X. Is what I'm going to say.
Right.
Okay. Now, I would like to know a little bit more about this, considering the fact that they only have 3,000 some followers on Twitter, right? And if you look at the paper last modified 3 years ago, right, on the one, and then I go over here to their weekly reports, right? I'm going to come over here. I'm going to tap on that one. The last weekly report was modified 2 years ago, right? So they're not updating that. However, what I will do is go back to their Twitter over here. May 11th, they had a pinned tweet. And then the last time they actually tweeted was September 6, 2021 was their last tweet. And that was their weekly.
Real quick, let me jump this in, guys. When it comes to tokenomics, Small Caps is the finest dude that I know with tokenomics. You know, you've heard me a few times talk about a couple of my guys that are in here tonight. I want to give you guys just a little bit of background, okay? Myself personally, I've been retired for about 14 years. I was lucky to retire young. I was a former air traffic controller, and I also came through corporate America. I learned something in corporate America. I learned something very, very important about people. Surround yourself with people that are smarter than you are, okay? Look, I'm not trying to surround myself with a group of dumbasses. I find the most intelligent people I can that I believe have the best morals, character, and ethics. So I surround myself with them. And so when I'm sitting here telling you, you know, hey, I think this guy's the finest at what he does, guys, I'm not just making some off-the-cuff shill comment like, hey, I'm going to, you know, jerk the room off or something like that. I'm never going there, guys. I'm just telling you. If I believe something about someone, I'll tell you. If I don't believe it, I'll tell you that too. Caps is the finest tokenomics dude in this space. If he don't know, nobody knows. BTC Citadel, absolutely dynamite. Michael Scott, if you're in the room, absolutely great. I feel fortunate to have these guys on our team and around us all the time. So, guys, thank you very much. Caps, back to you.
Yeah, I would like to give a shout out to BT Citadel and Michael Scott as well, because I've learned a lot from them guys. They're very good chart readers and technical analysis over there, right? So, you know, and like I said, you got to try to surround yourself with smart people, smart individuals that think outside the box, right? Because if you get caught up on this win Lambo, win yacht hype, we call it hopium, right? Then, you know, hey, you're going to miss out on some good solid plays that can potentially be game changers down the road. Robert, I mean, I hate to disappoint you, my man. I'm sorry, Rick. I hate to disappoint you, my man, but after looking what I've looked through, me and X, we usually come to the general consensus of what we're going to vote on, whether it's a yes, we're going to layer in, nay, or a wait and see. And to me, after looking at the socials on this, X, they claim to be trading on different platforms on their website. Their website hasn't been updated in over 2 years, and also their Twitter following is only 3,210 people, and you only have the last tweet that was sent September 6, 2021. So over a year ago was their last tweet. No information on this. So I don't like that. That gives me an unsteady feeling or uneasy feeling, right? Because if I'm investing into a company on the regular stock exchange, I like to see them annual reports, quarterly reports, and then, you know, making sure they're doing their filings and whatnot on time.
Yeah, Caps. I don't know, man. You know, I'm torn right now, man. I'm torn between a hard no and between a wait and see. I think I'll take this as a wait and see from the back seat, maybe. Real quick, Ron Francis, get over there busting my balls. I like you, Ron. Thanks for busting my nuts about that. Yeah. DSO was at 21 one day. I called a 20% dip, which happened, and then I called it back to 24. It didn't come back. It's consolidated. So my apologies on that one, Ron. You're just gonna have to book your 30% profit for the week, man, and be happy that you had a great week on DSO, just like me. Caps.
Yep, not a problem. Was there somebody else? What was that? That BTRST. Let's see what that is.
That's coming from the bot. I think BTC
Is that a
Citadel
bot?
on Postal sent me a message saying it's a bot. So yeah, pass.
Oh my goodness.
Passing. Not gonna sit here and hype bullshit for the bot, man.
if
Chris
I-
Paul, BTC going to $1 trillion buy. Okay.
I would like to see that. $1 trillion bucks.
Chris,
That'd be nice.
Chris, you're not a maxi, are you? I'm just asking. I just gotta know. Dogalon Mars Burn Channel. Dan, oh my man. Hey guys, again, we love Deno over Dogalon Mars Burn page. If you guys don't know, most of the Dogalon that gets burned over there is Deno's own personal Dogalon. He needs some support from the community, and he needs some support from the leadership. You know anybody over there at Dogalon, let them know. Get over there, participate, get the burn going for that company. Help Deno out with that, and please let the leadership know that they need to participate with them too. We got a question in here about Luna. Are you talking about Luna or Lena? Lena's been on a little tear today. Mr. Michael Scott was hyper accurate on Lena and booked a huge profit there, y'all. At one point, he booked a 75% profit in about 15 minutes on a Lena call this morning. Michael, absolutely crazy. Nufo, I do what I want. I'm not sure what that means. I hope you do what you want. I hope you do your own research. Hope you make your own decisions. Hope you invest in your own companies. Hope you do really well. And if you don't, well, maybe you should, do something else. I don't know. Northern Daniel, what you think of 1500 ETH call? Okay, dude, I've been wrong on ETH all week. I've shorted ETH the last 2 days, and it's flatlined me and killed my shorts on both of those. There's some talk out there in the investor community about us seeing a pretty good dip back into the 12s this week, and then a run back. Right now, I'm not sure, man. I'll try and get an opinion on that tonight. We're going to be on back tonight about midnight Pacific time, and we're going to be trading, charting, and stuff like that. So that will be over at Twitter. You can find me over there if you want, but we'll take a good look. Let's see. Elon, come rocket moon token, BTC Citadel, you're an idiot. I can't even believe I just read that. You are something. Gone Postal, don't encourage him. That is a child in a man's body. I'm just letting you know. Guys, if there's any companies you want to know about, you want to talk about, throw them out here in the chat. Caps and myself will look at them. We'll talk about them. If you want to get something analyzed or whatever, just let us know. I'm plus 40 on ETH so far, but yeah, greed is taking over. Hey, bro, Dan, thank you, bro. I'm right there with you. Ridiculous. Anyway, Caps, we need a board run. I'm going to get this in real quick, and then I see you're pulling your list up over there. Guys, we're going to call this it's a few minutes early, but we're going to call this the 7 p.m. X board run. This is coming from California, the United States of America. My board run starts with Bitcoin and goes down from there. All these investments are my own personals. You also have on this board, Doge is on here. I don't normally invest in Doge unless I'm playing, longs or shorts on dailies. Hey, Caps, again, I told him earlier, man, I'm still holding my bag. Every time I look up at my screen and I see my Luna Classic on there, I think sell, but I don't sell, Caps. I'm still holding my bag, bro. Okay, this is a minute by minute thing. It's minute by minute, Caps. I don't even know. Okay, here we go, guys. Here's the X board run. We'll call this 7 p.m. Pacific time in the United States of America from California. Welcome, everyone. Hope you follow all of us. And if you're at Matt's Market here, I hope you've smashed the like, join, subscribe. Matt is the man. Here we go. Bitcoin comes in right now, 20,338.06. The price of XRP Ripple, 0.496325. ADA Cardano, 0.4363. The price of Algorand, 0.3579. Avalanche, AVAX on the ticker, $17.58. Big Data Protocol going to Coinbase soon. Should be a week or so. 0.02813 on Big Data Protocol. BuyFi, Bitcoin File, also going to Coinbase. Timeline uncertain on that. We'll keep you posted. 0.00052917 on Bitcoin file. Bone comes in right now $1.1355. We'll talk more about Bone and Shiba and that company in a few minutes. DAG Constellation, if you were here this week, you're doing okay there, man. 0.08236, you're making money in DAG Constellation. DASO, $13.88. Oh, I got a huge blowback there, Caps. Whatever just happened,
I'm sorry.
That was hardcore. Yeah, no problem, man. All right, let's get back to it. I got busted up by Ron over here about DSO. It's only $13.86. That's almost a direct $3 up profit since you had it about over 30%. Man, dude, I'll try to be a little bit more hyper accurate this week, man. I got Michael Scott with me, so I know I'm going to be hyper accurate for the week. The DXY comes in right now at 110.965. It's falling. That's the U.S. dollar index in our space, and when it's falling, that's good for us, guys. It needs to work itself back to its real number in the 90s. Dogecoin right now sells for 0.06538. The price of Dog Elon, a bunch of zeros and a 255 on the end. Ethereum name service, $17.51. Ethereum comes in right now, 1,380 and 89 cents. We just call that the X short killer this week. Flowchain comes in at 1.71. Flux is 0.829. HBAR Hedera 0.0585. News on HBAR Hedera, they had a problem on the release with Coinbase. Coinbase has partnered with them. They've worked it out, or they're getting it worked out. It will be re-released on Coinbase according to their status page about the middle of October. Immutable X, Big Daddy in its space, man. It's playing its own game for layer 2 solutions. You want to be in the metaverse NFT space, so you're looking forward to tech, you're going to need IMX. 0.7967, great price for investors. Jasmy, this is the one I absolutely just abhor right now. 0.00659 on Pukecoin. Cardia Chain, KAI on the ticker. 0.0079526. Clayton Network, KLAY, comes in at 0.1919. Chainlink, one of the blue chips out here, sells for $7.90 with a 7 on the end. What a great price. Chainlink, dude, is way undervalued in my opinion. We've talked about that a couple of times. I want to bring it up 3 or 4 more times tonight. That thing is going to gain a lot of value this year, in my opinion. Another blue chip that's on the board is going to be Litecoin, $54.98. Also a ton of value there. Big projections on that for the year. Luna Classic, here you go, lunatics. 0.000298888 in a little dip right now. You guys will be okay. Mana Decentraland comes in at 0.7089. Near Protocol 3.752. Ecomi is the name of the company. OMI is the ticker symbol. 0.0021599 is the price. QTUM, QTUM 2.881. RSS3 12475. Secret Network comes in at 0.9356 for my friend TJ. Shiba, for everybody out there wanting to talk Shiba, 4/0/1156. Eternity is coming tomorrow. That's their game that's coming out. Look for a surprise from Shiba. Watch for Treat Token. I'm telling you. Symbiosis, SIS on the ticker, 0.1241 on Symbiosis. A lot of value in that company for the year, in our opinion. Solana, Big Daddy, $34.45. We love it. Starlink, 5 zeros, 2961. Stargate, attached to 6 chains on their chain. They're awesome. Going to be huge, in our opinion. 0.5328. Swiftcoin comes in at 0.001577. It's the only cross-payment service on Coinbase at this point. TE Food is Tone. It sells for 0.01529. BET VeChain sells for 0.02412. Zilliqua, my partner Small Caps' favorite long for the year, that is 0.031808896. And the last 2 we're going to talk about affect the company that Small Caps and I do the media for. We do the media for Psychotic Society. We love Polygon-Matic, sells right now for 0.8551. We also love Kronos. If you don't know about Crow, you're about to know. It sells for triple candlesticks and a 6. Small Caps.
I like them triple sticks. That's like one of my favorite numbers. I don't know why. I need to go play the lottery because it's been coming up a lot recently. But if you don't know about Crow, now you will know that you can trade Crow for Psychotic Society token. That's a token that me and X support. We had a young gentleman bring a project to us, and we fully support him right now in his endeavors to become a big-time player in the game eventually. But yeah, you can trade Crow for Psychotic Society token on the Crodex app and any DeFi wallet. That'll be on the CDC wallet, MetaMask wallet. If you need help, we got video tutorials on how to do that as well. Psychotic Punks NFT, that is live right now. We have currently minted out 600 NFTs on the Polygon network. They are very, very cheap, y'all. $2.65 right now for an NFT Psychotic Punks. And that's 3 Polygon-Matic. And then we also have a Psychotic Society Spatial Gallery. That's on spatial.io. That's a interactive metaverse that you can go in and check out a whole bunch of artwork over there. And we're going to investment workshop in there as well. Psychotic Society Decentralized Mask. That is a wearable item inside the Decentraland, and that'll cost you 50 cents over there in Decentraland right now. That's on sale until October 31st. Psychotic OG NFTs. That was the original OG NFTs. There was only 100 ever to be mentioned in that collection. That is available on Crow-C on the secondary market because they have already all been minted out. And the current floor price for them are 225 Crow. They come with perks for the token and future NFT releases. X, back to you. But I'm sorry, X. Before we do that, I did read the comments, guys. I see. Let's see. Gone Postal. Tell me about Shiba. I love Shiba. Like one of my favorite tokens. And the reason I like Shiba, right? I have my long plays in Shiba, and I have my short-term trades in Shiba. Okay. I have a big bag set out to the side for the long play, and I have my short-term Shiba bag for day trading. Okay. Shiba is a deflationary token compared to Dogecoin. That's an inflationary token. Okay, so I like it. I see the Psycho Pearl Crow in the next 5 years. I believe so too. Okay, Crow. If you currently, I'll come back to this main board. X. I don't mean to take it over, but I'm going to come back to this main board real quick. So if you look at BNB, right now. That's all I'm going to say. You got BNB sitting up there at a $47 billion market cap. Like, she's number 4 on the list, right? But look where Crow is. Crow is way down here towards number 27. It's actually sitting at 27 right now at $2.8 billion market cap. So I explain it like this. If we'll just say Pizza Hut got a shop across the street, and they got $47 billion worth of market share, right? And I open up a piece of shop right across the street from them. Well, guess what? I'm trying to steal some of that market share. And I think Chronos is a big competitor in the game. So look for them to steal some of that crypto market share away from BNB. That's just my opinion. And that's why I like Crow. And now you know. X, back to you, my man.
Hey guys, I got a piece of crypto news to break out here for you. Actually, investment news. If anybody is looking for a spokesperson, we have fresh breaking news. 1,006 days from today. If you'd like to hire Kim Kardashian, she'll be able to talk about cryptocurrency again. Kind of being a clown there, man. Hey, Gone Postal, saw you saying you're in Lodi, California, my brother. Meet you for dinner sometime, man. Let me know, man. We're fairly close to each other. Glad to see you in the room, man. Thank you for being here. Citadel, we're not having dinner, man. You're in Chile, my man. I would love for you to come over sometime and see you. Psycho Pearl, thanks for coming in. We love Crow. Look, I think Crow's going to provide a really good return this year, and in 5 years, I think you're going to be the happiest person on earth that you own, Crow, to be honest. And that's not...
Smoke.
No,
Hey, Caps, I got you in the background there, buddy. Hey, Caps.
Yep, I hear you.
I got you and Christy in the background there, buddy.
Really?
Anyway,
sorry.
no, sir. It's okay. Tell Arkansas Christy I said hi. Arkansas Christy yells from West Virginia. I just like to have a good time with her. Hey, where's Big Al at right now, man? Big Al is a sick human being, man. Hey, we have a guy that stays with Caps and I a lot of times. His name is Big Al. Let me tell you about Big Al, and this breaks out the Shiba conversation, everybody. Big Al loves Shiba. We all love Shiba. And a couple of weeks ago, they lost a family member. They lost their family dog, their pet. And so Big Al, being true to the dude that he is, man, went out and actually got himself a Shiba Inu dog. That's no joke. Been working with the dog all week, training the dog, doing different things. I said he's a sick human. I'm going to tell you why he's a sick human. If you look in the chat right now, I'm going to put the name of his dog in the chat. I can't even break it out of my mouth. I just can't say it. So there it is. If you look in the chat, that's what he named his dog. So Big Al's a sick human being. I wish he was in the room with us right now. And I think if you see what he named the dog, you'll understand, man. He's a little buck wild, man. All right, I'll say it. He named the dog Jasmine. It's in the chat down there, got it. Look, SEC seemingly fears Ripple's gigantic win was a headline that we talked about a little while ago. We look, we love XRP Ripple. This lawsuit is going to come to an end sooner rather than later. If anybody really wants to talk about XRP, we always want to talk about that. Also, Elon taking over Twitter. Guys, I don't think a whole lot's going to change. This deal's more about the source code than it is anything else. Okay, so if anybody has fantasies of seeing Elon Musk sitting up in his office running day-to-day operations of Twitter, please give Dr. X a call, man. You need a serious treatment session with Dr. X. I can just say that. Caps.
Yeah, absolutely, X. I couldn't agree with you more on that Twitter comment. But Elon Musk is making big plays out there in the Twitter space, man. So he's definitely a big catalyst for Dogecoin. But I kind of just wanted to touch bases on Dogecoin and Shiba one more time. At Dogecoin's current, or their all-time high, I should say. At Dogecoin's all-time high, it was trading around an $80 billion market cap. Okay, you got to remember that for the circulating supply of Doge, if you come back up here and look, last year, about a year and a half ago, when it was all starting to hype up, it had about 115 billion in circulation. 115 billion in circulation. Okay, we're up to 132 billion now. So every year, about 15 billion Dogecoin get injected into the ecosystem because it's mineable. Okay, so look for a lot of people to start mining that. Since Ethereum went to the merge 2.0. Now, if you come back down to Shiba, it started with a $549 trillion market cap because we already know that Vitalik donated to the India COVID Relief Fund. We all know the story from there. Shiba is a deflationary token now that they had the burn portal set up, and a whole bunch of other people are burning tokens over there as well. So Shiba is deflationary. Those will always be inflationary. So as they burn tokens out of supply, it's going to be harder to get their hands on them, right? And that should ultimately raise the price. But look where they're trading at right now. Shiba's at a $6.3 billion market cap, and Doge is at an $8.6 billion market cap. At one time, when they both flipped each other, they were both trading at a $45 billion market cap. That's when they were flipping each other. So that's about $90 billion, okay, between the two of them at their all-time highs, or while they were fighting to overturn each other. So you got 8 and 6 times 8, or 6 and 8, 14. Add the other 1.5. You're looking at $15.5 billion, right? So I asked myself, okay, they already took out $75 billion from the two meme coins combined from their time that they were trying to flip each other. So look for some of that money to come back in. Right now we are in a bear market, right? They claim to be in a recession. We're waiting on the Fed. They got a lot to do with monetary policy and how much interest rates and how much people can spend. We have the OPEC thing hanging above our head now, where they're just going to reduce the output of oil. So look for gas prices to go up. I mean, I seen the article where Biden, is talking about releasing some of the reserves that we got, but I don't think it's going to be enough to cover it. X, that's all I got on them two right now, brother. If Matt's ready, we can turn it over to him. If not, we can keep on going.
No, brother, Matt's not coming in for probably another 20, 30 minutes or so, man, so we got a little bit to go. I want to jump back and talk about Elon for a second, okay? Listen, guys, there's some interesting stuff that I want to bring out here, okay? Elon would be in jail right now if he were saying things in the traditional market about his company over there that he does in this space. Every time he opens his mouth, Doge pumps. Look, and there is celebrities, influencers, Elon, everyone is being held accountable right now. Okay, we've heard this thing about DeFi and it being the wild, wild west for years. It's not. You still live in a country with laws, fraud, conspiracy. I mean, we can go on and on about the laws that can be broken in our space. Okay, we've seen some examples this week. Kim K, Kim Kardashian on Ethereum Max, fined 1.6 million. She can't talk crypto or advertise for anyone for 3 years. That's 1,005 days. If you got the joke earlier, add 1 day. How about other celebrities in the space? LeBron, I see him in the space. I see Katy Perry in the space talking. And, here's the thing about celebs talking about our space. Okay, they're talking about what they don't know about. Okay, somebody is paying them to go out and talk, or they have a position and they talk. I will caution you all. This is one thing that small caps and I try to get across to all of our rooms. Don't pay attention to the influencers. Okay, any of the influencers. I tell you that with all sincerity and heart. Look, here's the way it works. Okay, very simply. If you don't understand this, you probably all do. Caps and I go basic almost all the time, so I'm just going to explain this from a basic level. Okay, any influencer, celebrity, or even one of these pieces of shit we have over here, Zach Hilton, Austin Humphreys, whoever, man. I hope they all go to jail. But it works very simply. They hype, you buy, it pumps, they dump, they're rich, you're not. You're broke. Okay, I can't explain it any more clearly than that. And I got to tell you, on a personal basis, on a personal line, I could care less about any individual human being's name. Okay, if you're a criminal, if you're a currency manipulator, okay, if you're out there hurting people, if you're nefarious, go to jail. Go to jail. And I got to tell you something. In this space, I hear this term like, oh, don't FUD my project, don't FUD my company. As an investor, if you are a true investor, okay, it is your responsibility as an investor to call out nefarious behaviors and behaviors that affect your company. It is your absolute responsibility to hold those companies accountable. And that isn't by, Saturday night, the fights and screaming and yelling at everyone and shit like that. It's getting the factual information out there about what's going on so your community members can make good decisions with you. It's not about trying to get your buddy to buy more of it so that he can bail you out of your shit position that you're in. Okay, I see that way too often going out here in our space. I see people out there like telling family members and friends like, hey man, jump in and buy some of this, man. Yeah, you're going to get a Lambo tomorrow, man. You're going to get a mansion. You're going to get a yacht, man. You're going to be balling tomorrow. And they're killed in it already. Their friends and family members come in and they get wrecked too, and then they have to sit there like the wrecking crew. It offends every sensibility I have. It offends me on the deepest levels. And I don't want to see that happen to not even one more person in our space. So again, please do your own research. Learn to look at companies. Learn how to read lines. There are a lot of people in the space that will help you, that are good people. They will help you for nothing. They will give you their time, their energy, their effort. We want you to win, because you can change the world. We understand this, right? We can reset the whole world economy. We can reset the wealth structure, the power. We can generate generational wealth right now. You heard me say it the other night. Make a direct comparison to the New York Stock Exchange. If your family was around 150 or so years ago at its inception, and they were one of the first 5% of the investors in the New York Stock Exchange, how do you think your families would be doing today? You think you'd have any generational wealth? Think you'd have any power? You think that you'd be one of the upper echelon of society, maybe of the world, making decisions? Yeah, you probably would. Well, welcome to the new world update, right? You all have the chance right now to change the world in the open source community. You have open source money belonging to the public is what open source means. That's what cryptocurrency is. Okay, guys, it's open source money. And it's pure. We purify it through our blockchain. It isn't corrupt to governments. It's not corrupt to shady backroom wink deals and corrupt politicians. There's no $200-300 for hammers. We can figure it all out through blockchain accountability. I got bad news for nefarious people in this world. This tech is so good. Everywhere you go, you're going to go out and do something nefarious, you're on camera. You hit the enter button on your phone, you're leaving a permanent record. You hit the enter button on your PC, your iPad, whatever, you communicate electronically. Guys, it is a new and beautiful world, man, if we want it to be. And we should look, we're going to end up policing ourselves anyway, so why not do it now? Right? To me, the biggest thing that happened in the Terra thing, when Terra went down and, Do Kwon didn't steal the money, as he says, so why not believe him with his credibility, right? Honestly, when that company went down, right, it guaranteed regulation in our space. It gave the government the excuse they were waiting on to get their greedy little hands in our pockets and tell us how they're going to save us from the big, bad, nefarious people in the world. Well, hey, while I talk about, the nefarious people in our space, I think I could go to government and put them in jail 10-1 to every nefarious person in this space. So you're asking government to clean up, give me a break. The reason people are in the open source community is because you want to get away from government controlled money, right? You want to get away from the corruption of government money, the taxation that's put on your dollar. You want to trade in a free and open world and have currency that's true currency and that's uncorrupted. That's our space. So, again, we had some pretty bad fallout to that because of the amount of money lost. hopefully the regulation doesn't strangle us, but I'll tell you this, I think it's more important right now for you all that are out there listening to make sure that you have solid investments now and in the next 12 months, because at the end of next year, when you have to file your taxes on the reg that's coming this year, it's probably not going to be a pretty sight. Small caps.
Yeah, I'm looking at Gala Games right now because they wanted us to pull that one up. I'm gonna tell you my first opinion on the website. I'm pretty impressed with it. I'm not gonna lie. There is no buy or sell fees on this. The source does not contain a mint function. Ownership is not renounced. Okay, that's why they have a score of 45 out of 100 on Token Sniffer, guys. You can copy any address in here, punch it in there on Token Sniffer, and it's going to pull it up. It's going to give you an automated audit, okay? And they'll give you a score of, I seen them down to 0. 0 of 100, right? Definite rope pool, but this one seems to be okay. You get a total supply on this one of 35 billion, right? Circulating supply 6.9 or 6.98 billion, okay? That's in. It's going to be inflationary for a while. So just keep it in mind. We're going to have tokens coming into the ecosystem. That's why it's a play to earn. If you look underneath the tabs here, tags, not tabs. Hit view all, you'll see that it's a play to earn style game. Okay, so they're going to use some of them circulating supply or from the max total supply to implement into this circulating supply as they give players that are awarded in-game currency, basically via their token. This one I can't particularly find the white paper on, but I'll go hunting, right? I'm not going to give up. That's the chat. It's the community, the blog, explorers. But it's not on their website. But I am impressed by their website. I do like it. Not going to lie. But I need to find that white paper. And then worst case, I just Google it, right? I don't like to Google, but if I need to, I'll go digging it some more. Because I do want to find out their tokenomics, right? Gala tokenomics. X, you can take it for a second while I look these tokenomics up on Gala. If anybody's commenting in there. I'm going to try to get to you guys as soon as I can. But, you got to look at the tokenomics. Here we go.
Yeah, Caps, I got it for a quick sec. I've got Matt on the other line, man, so I need to grab him real quick and see what time he wants to come in, Caps, but I can hold it for you here for a quick second while we're waiting. Alex, what's going on, brother? Glad to see you here. Token Sniffer, okay? Caps, you want to address that? Citadel, sorry, X. What are you sorry in X about now, Citadel? I don't even know why I'm asking. I shouldn't even be asking. Doge update, please. Sure. Let me pop over right now. Doge live is 0.06499, showing a 0.32% up in the period. There's your update on Doge. And I'll get a chart up on Doge and see if I can get a quick look at it here for you in just a couple of minutes. Caps, you ready to take it back so I can get to Matt?
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and talk to Matt. Yeah, we already talked about tokensniffer.com, right? There's also other two. I'll come over here and show you guys on my bookmarks. So you got Honeypot Detector, Poo Coin Charts, and Rug Checker, right? That's another one here. I'll pop that one up for you real quick. I kind of like the Poo Coin one. It'll tell you if it's trash or not, basically. So you punch your contract address in there, click it. Once you click it, it'll pop up. All right, this one's not being checked by the Red Doctor over there, unless I hit the wrong code, but we'll see. I'm going to punch it in there, see if it pops up. Yeah, the contract didn't pop up for that one. So I'm not too concerned about it because I do have it on Token Sniffer. However, I'm going back to these tokenomics real quick on Gala. So Gala has a fixed maximum supply of 50 billion. Okay, even though coin market cap says 36. Okay, there was probably some burnt or Gala a total of 17, 1, 2, 3, or distributed each day. Half of which goes to the founder nodes, operators, while the other half goes to the Gala Games conservatorship. Similar to Bitcoin and many other cryptocurrencies, Gala Games includes having cycle in its emission schedule. So we talked about that before, okay? So what they mean by emissions is they're going to emit some of these out of this total supply into the ecosystem. And when they do that, it's going to dilute the token if the demand is not there. Okay, so it's kind of this like adding more to the supply. But it's going to be over time. But the next halving schedule for this one is July 21st, 2022, which should already happen, which we'll see the emission rate drop. Okay, so it's going to drop from 17 to 8 billion, or 8 million per day of Gala is implemented in the ecosystem. Yes.
Let me jump into the inflationary aspect of this. Hey, I'm going to tell you that this sounds a lot to me like Smooth Love Potion. Smooth Love Potion, I believe it was just called Love Potion when it first came out. It's the rewards token for Axie Infinity games. It had a very, very similar structure to what we're talking about right now. That thing went down and it went really bad. So they stepped in, Axie stepped in and had to make their rewards token deflationary. They re-released it as Smooth Love Potion, and it actually works. These sound like they're going to have to rework their tokens. What do you think on this, Caps?
Well, here's the thing. I would have to go back and look at Smooth Love Potion, right? This one been around a little while. It's been around for a couple of years. Okay, so they have some credibility with me. So they've been around since 2020, early 2020. So that's going on 2 years now, and they haven't admitted a bunch of damn tokens, right? They got their halving periods, like I was talking about in the tokenomics. So they're doing it smartly and methodically. Okay, as long as the demand in the video game space stays high, this one I could see actually doing something. Just by reading what I read through and with the tokenomics, and I can hear your fan. I got your fan in the background. Yeah, these mics are very, very sensitive.
I got it. Goodness. Yeah, they are, man.
I was just looking at them tokenomics. Yeah, here we go.
Guys, I apologize for the background fan. I don't know why I can't remember something as simple as to turn that off, Caps.
Yep. All right, so look, they were already talking about this in this article as well. That said, it is important to note that Gala does suffer from significant supply inflation. We just talked about that. Just 14% of the supply is circulating, right? That was whenever this article was written. While more than 17 million new tokens enter circulation each day, considering its value of 4 cents, almost 30 million is added to its market cap each month. So just think about that. Because as people are playing, right, they're transacting with the token in the blockchain, buying NFTs, the gaming, and the whole nine. And I like that they updated this right here for July 1st, 2022. So this one is definitely a keep an eye on me for X. I'm going to keep a very close eye on this one because I kind of like it. Being an anime gamer myself. And I want to try to catch this thing on a fire sale if we can. Let's see what a 3-month chart looks like on this. I mean, right now, it kind of is a fire sale. But you got to worry about them tokens coming back into circulation, right? On the circulating supply over there. 17 million a day, we know that they're down to. Now, once it halves again, now you're going from 17 million, right? That'll take it down to 8.5 million a day, right? And then another year or so after that, right, when it halves again, it'll be 4.5 million a day, and so on and so forth, right? So if you gauge the timing and this thing's still building momentum over time, absolutely. And I like that it runs on the Polygon chain. Because I got this analytics page, and I'm going to pull this up because I'm glad you guys brought this one to my attention. It is a gaming one, and I'm going to give you an example on the gaming footprints on the analytics for the actual DeFi gaming space. So today's volume in the DeFi gaming space was $2,777,000. Look how it dropped off from the hype of the market all the way down. This is really how you can tell that a lot of volume and a lot of money is not being spent in the gaming space right now on the GameFi. Okay, that's weekly volume. And if you come down, I want to show you this right here. Look who the Mac Daddy of them all is right here. Total users, okay? Total users right now is 3,937,000 people on the Polygon blockchain, and that's for gaming. Followed by, if you look at it, right, if you take, let's say you take, I want to say BNB was on here too. I must have just hit a tab or something. I messed up. Let's see if I get back there. But BNB, right? So you got Polygon and BNB. Here you are, right here. BNB, Ethereum, and Hive, right? So you got BNB and Ethereum. BNB got 8 million, but Polygon is trumping them by weekly new users here. 16,812 new users, and they are trumping the BNB smart chain here. So Polygon is leading them on new users being implemented on the Polygon system and that our platform and blockchain, and therefore Gala Games definitely has a big hand in that. So this is a watch and see for me, and I'll probably layer in here pretty soon, especially if we start having an upturn in the markets. I'll be getting in on this one as well as Polygon as well. I'm going to read some of these comments. Crow in the next 5 years, we already talked about that. Thoughts on Gala, I just talked about that one. Jasmine, I see X put that in there. You trying to set me up, X. Just happy to be here. All right, Citadel, I'm glad you're here, brother. Doge update, please. All right, Michael, I talked about Doge. You might have came in a little bit after I talked about it. Just keep in mind, Doge is an inflationary token. You can add 15 billion Dogecoin to the circulating supply every single year, and that will be for the rest of this entire time on the blockchain. Right, so you got to have people picking that token up, right? So it's going to take a little bit of time unless you got massive people coming in and buying, like during the next bull run, to pick up the memes. That's why I like Shiba versus Doge. I like Shiba more than Doge due to the deflationary aspect of it. Alex, yeah, I see Token Sniffer, right? And then I want to say what's up to y'all too, man. Thoughts on the CPI report coming up next week? Well, hopefully the consumer price index is looking good and the odds are be in our favor. However, I don't know if that's going to be the case, right? Because less money means less consumer. And then Yo GP. Somebody said Yo GP down there, all right? And then you got BTC Citadel. I can't afford 3 Polygon. Elon took my lunch money in March of 2021. Yeah, Elon took a lot of people's lunch money. But I'm going to tell you what, BT Citadel. If you ever set up a MetaMask wallet address, I will get you a Polygon Psychotic NFT, and I'll send that to your wallet address, my man. I'll be looking out for you since Elon wrote your 3 Polygon Matic over there. And that's pretty much it, guys. I know X is talking to Matt. They're going to get Matt on here, okay? And get you guys up to speed with Matt's markets over there.
What's going on, Caps? Yeah, I was talking to Matt. We're going to get Matt in here in just a few minutes. We got just a little bit more time here, Caps. Hang in with me, man, for a little bit. Trying to look and see what's going on in the chat. Did we miss anything here, Caps? Anything anybody wants to talk about that we may have missed?
Yeah, so
Not sure.
I scrolled through the chat. I read everybody's comments. I gave them all a shout out there. We got a couple, the Psycho Pearls asking about the CPI report and what are your thoughts on it next week? What do you think, X?
Manipulated numbers. That's what I think. Yeah, I wish I thought something different, but I really don't.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to see some decent numbers play out, but I'm not sure how well it's going to be. I think maybe next time around we'll get a little bit better numbers. With the holiday season coming up, people are going to be shopping, Black Friday shopping, the whole 9 yards. I mean, I'm going to be doing a lot of Black Friday shopping myself because you always get some decent deals on Black Friday, like a PlayStation Plus membership. You can get that for $40 on Black Friday instead of paying $60 throughout the year, right? Because if you're a gamer anyway and you're gonna have a PlayStation Plus account, you might as well spend $40 versus $60, and then you can go and turn around, take that $20 and go buy yourself some Shiba Inu or Doogala Mars, one of my favorite, and you can go over there and buy Dogecoin as well, or you can buy some Gala Games, for 4 cents. X. I think matter of fact, I need to put that on my watch list. I'm gonna start that right now. Bling, pop that right in my watch list. Then I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
And another cool feature about this, why I still get this screen up here. If you guys see this little MetaMask icon, right? If you're utilizing MetaMask, you can actually add that to your MetaMask wallet. Boom. Hit the OK button, especially if you're already connected to your MetaMask on the web browser, desktop version. You can hit add a MetaMask and it'll put it right in your wallet immediately on whatever blockchain that you're trading on, as long as the MetaMask tab is there. So if you have the mainnets, well, we'll just say like the Poly mainnet, CRO mainnet, etc., BNB mainnet, you can add it straight to your MetaMask as long as you have the RPCs implemented into your MetaMask wallet. The mainnets are there, you can add it right there from the MetaMask little icon thing. I think it's the coolest feature ever.
Yo. What's happening, everybody?
Yo. Hey, Matt, you know what, man? I'm going to close it out for you real quick here, man. I want to throw something out. I'm going to throw a little positivity out for the room before you get in and before we're gone away.
Please
right?
do.
I'm going to throw out a contradiction of terms. Here is your contradiction of terms for the day. Politics and positivity. That's your contradiction of terms. But you know what? I'm going to tell investors out here in this space, I think that politics are going to provide you some positivity. Look, this right now, our economy's in bad shape. We're down. This administration knows it. Going into the midterms in November, this economy has got to make a turn, or it's going to be a very one-sided political country. I don't see that happening. I don't want that happening. We need to learn to talk to each other again, meet in the middle, and I think that the midterms coming in November provide some good news for investors this October. So there's your contradiction of terms, politics and positivity. Matt, we're going to get out of here. We're going to give this to you. I want to tell everybody, if you haven't already, hit the join button, hit the subscribe button, smash those buttons. Watch Matt, follow Matt. He's got a great way. And join Caps and myself. We're headed over to Twitter. Catch us over there anytime, and we'll give you the news about the new show starting on Friday on YouTube this week. Matt, thank you very much for having us again, and I appreciate it. Have a great show tonight, my friend.
Appreciate y'all, man. Much freaking love. Can't wait to catch y'all on Bulldog Trading. I believe this Friday. So make sure to check them out over there too, guys. Cryptex will be hosting over there. So thank you, Small Caps, Cryptex. You guys freaking rock. Thanks for holding down the show. Appreciate y'all very much.
Appreciate you, Matt. We appreciate you, man, having us out. And thank you to the audience down there, right? You guys keep it interactive and engaging, man. And, keep me on my heels. And we love what we do, man. All right. So, yeah, give a shout out to Matt. Like, subscribe, share, retweet, whatever you need to do to get this man some more people coming in here and following, right? And more crowd engagement out here. I like it. And thanks for having us again, Matt.
Thank y'all, man. Y'all have a good night. So what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Matt's Market. What's up, Alex? Good to see you, man. Let me know if you're rocking here in the chat. I see we got 12 people. Let me know if you're still in here rocking with me. We're going to break down some TA, go over some pretty good stuff, man. So great to see y'all once again, guys. Let me get my camera set up. I'm a little off angle real quick. All right, let's pull up Crypto Fear and Greed Index, check where that thing's at. Then we're going to get into some price action for the daily, guys. Not looking too bad here off the charts. Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index coming in at 26, a little bit less fear in the market than what we saw yesterday. So looking very freaking good. What's up, GP? Gone postal. That man's gone mad. He done broke out the post truck and he's gone crazy, dropping them red hearts. Captain, carry me. What's happening? Oh, crypto. Okay, Captain, carry me. Saw it real quick out the corner of my eye. Welcome to the show, guy. So guys, looking beautiful, setting higher highs and higher lows, hitting a high of 20,443 today. Currently trading at 20,345. Where are we going? Where are we going to go? That's what you want to know. That's what you tune in for. So let's get you cracking. We are still riding that 14 up off the 5-minute right here. Off the 30-minute, it's starting to look a little bit weaker off the moving average side, but still nonetheless, you're having some trouble at 20,500. And we told you last night we'd probably set up for another retest of 20,500. And we just about got there. I think we will touch it. let's see where we got 20,443. Hopefully by the time you wake up in the morning, you'll be soaring above 20,500. That's what I'm hoping for. A rejection probably going to bring you somewhere closer to that 20,000 mark. Might bring us back for another retest of 20,000. We didn't get the break here. We went all the way back to 19.7 before we came back once again. So it's not too far out the way to say that that's what could possibly happen. So we'll keep an eye on that for you guys. But Bitcoin looking absolutely great tonight. Let's pull over Dogecoin, go over that. The meme coin, the people's coin, the Elon coin had a nice big bull flag right here that broke down over 50%. So it's not a bull flag anymore. But had a pretty nice run up off of Elon buying Twitter news. I'm sure everybody from the Doge community is excited. He's probably going to put some Dogecoin tipping stuff in Twitter once he takes this thing over. We'll see what happens, but absolutely looking good, guys. Kind of the same as Bitcoin. Had a pullback, trying to work your way up with a ascending level of support and kind of stalling out right here. So I could probably move this ascending level. We were pretty close, but I'm gonna move it to about 6.5 cents is where your resistance is currently sitting at. So that's what we're looking for. And then you also have some support between, I'm gonna have to argue that 6.2. That 6.2 is the breakdown level. That would be my stop loss if you were swing trading this, or if you're just looking to make a quick flip. 6.2 would be my stop loss right here. So that gives you a little channel. You're riding the top end of that channel, so I think you're looking just fine right here. So just keep your eye on that 6.2 range for Doge and sleep well at night knowing that you got that stop loss set, guys. So let's pull up Shiba Inu, the other meme coin. We like to go Bitcoin, back-to-back meme coins, and then we'll get into Luna Classic right after this. So what we got off the 30-minute chart, really bullish bounce off the 200 moving average right here, which we got at 11.19. And, we got the 14 starting to hook up a little bit. That white line's starting to creep up there. So, good start to turn around, get a little pump action. Let's check it off the 4-hour chart for any potential golden crosses, what we got. So you got the 14 and the 200. I'm expecting them to meet for a little meeting here come shortly in the next couple days. They might meet for a little meet and greet, then one might cross the other, and I'm kind of hoping we get the golden cross coming in here off the charts, guys. So could be potential good little dip buys still off of Shiba Inu if the market continues to pump. The only thing that got me a little bearish, guys, and you have to keep in mind that the Fed's coming out next week and possibly going to raise rates on us, so it could hurt the market, and I think it's going to start to price that in. But a 50 BPS hike, I don't think it's going to be too bad, and we do have a chance to have a continuation. So that's what you got for Shiba right now. 1000 flat is your support, and right now 1200 is your resistance. So that's your channel that you're trading in for tonight. So make sure you put your table trades in upright positions, because next we're going to Luna Classic Terra blockchain, which is looking absolutely pretty freaking good, guys. It is pulling back. But you had a big pump up right here, pulled back, stepped up, big pullback. I'm thinking step up, consolidate, and step up. So hopefully a move to that 3.5 once again is in store for Luna Classic. Could definitely happen. They got a big burn coming on Monday from Binance, so hopefully the numbers are up. They did burn 5.5 billion for the first burn ever from Binance, and then the second burn is coming this Monday. So looking super bullish for that, man. I can't wait for it. If you've been following my Twitter, that's all you see. Lunk. I also have an NFT project that I'm dropping next week. Not next week. Yeah. I wasn't supposed to release that information, but yes, it's possibly going to be next Friday. We'll be dropping that NFT collection. So I really hope you guys can pick you up one. We're going to try to keep it as cheap as possible. It'll be somewhere between $25-30 per NFT. But we're hoping they're going to provide real value for you guys on the secondary market. So Lunk, guys, trading in a channel between basically 2.6 and 3 flat right now, and trading on the top end of that. Has a little bit of descending level of support right here, but we've seen it here, and then we popped up right again to 3.5. I think we have that descending level, and we pop back right over 3.5 and make a brand new higher high coming here very shortly, guys. So that's what I'm expecting for that. BTC Citadel win 20,980. Hopefully this week, man. Hopefully we start seeing some pump action here for Bitcoin. It's starting to look a little bit better. Let me pull back over to the chart real quick. Bitcoin 1 minute chart. Yeah, it's not looking bad, man. It's climbing. It's just taking its sweet Caroline time to get there. Ethereum, guys, what we got? What we got for Ethereum? Most likely, going to see a little pullback on Ethereum overnight. Where the chart's looking, 30-minute chart looking extremely bullish. 1383. You got over this top right here, so that's pretty bullish. You're getting rejected at this whole bunch right here. So 1400 is some real good resistance for Ethereum. I'd be eager to see if we get a retest right there, and we possibly could, especially if Bitcoin keeps pumping the way it's been pumping. So that's what I'd be looking for Ethereum, guys. 1400, maybe a rejection, and then maybe a retest of 1350, because 1350 is some pretty good support slash resistance. As you can see, we had this big pop-up, and this was right at the 1350 mark, this big candle right here. So looking very good, guys. Hopefully we have a big pump coming in for Ethereum here. Then we got Litecoin, $54.77, AVAX 1753, Ethereum Classic 28 bucks. Look at Ethereum Classic go up 3.53%, FTM 22 cents, ApeCoin 533, XRP 49 cents, and Uniswap 7 bucks. Let's check Matic. Let's see where Matic's at. I gotta see it. Did it go up? I didn't even look at it today, guys. I don't know. 84 cents, went up since last night. It was at 81. Could we be getting a potential freaking $1 pump for Matic? I do not know, but it is looking freaking beautiful, guys. Big candles. We are stepping up in the right direction right now, and quite possibly we are approaching this 87-cent mark where we do have some good resistance on it. So let's see where this thing pops. And we'll have to see next couple days what happens with it. But looking extremely bullish, guys. This is a 30-minute chart, possibly looking for a retest of this 50 moving average at 84 cents flat, which you are 84.86. So you'll probably see a pullback overnight, and then hopefully have a continuation on your way to 87 cents. And then we'll talk about if we can get over that. Your next level would be 90 cents, but big pullback. You do have big support at 84, guys, looking pretty good, and then 81 cents. So that's your daily update on Matic, Polygon. Yo, Jay Him, what's happening, bro? Let's go to Cosmos, guys. All right, what do we have happening with Cosmos? Looking pretty freaking good, guys. I am super bullish on Cosmos. Absolutely bullish on Cosmos right now. We're going to be breaking down the chart real quick for you. $13.16, up 1.18% off the day. That 1183 buy would have swept you off your feet, man. We are currently trading at 13 bucks, $2 from that low, and we are trying to make a brand new all-time high, and I think it happens, man. I think we're going to crush this. And when I say brand new all-time high, I'm talking on the daily. Hopefully we break this 1328 level, which we are getting very close to, and then possibly you're going to have a pretty nice break to the upside. Not too much traffic in your way back here. I think that's a pretty straight shot back to 1350. And boy, you get over 1350, you better watch out, because you do have a little bit of resistance, but not too much. I think that's a straight shot, 1375, and you start working your way back up to 14 bucks here off of Cosmos. Especially if the market continues to pump. I think we can get that before the Fed comes out next week. So that is your daily update for Cosmos. Trading in between a channel of 13 and 1350 right now. A break to the downside. Probably wouldn't see much lower than 1265. So be on the lookout for that. That's your daily update for Cosmos, guys. Let's pull up ApeCoin, see what's happening with ApeCoin. Give me 1 second to get this pulled up. Okay, we're not doing ApeCoin because that's fucking way too hard to find. That is ridiculous. That is freaking ridiculous. Guys, Terra Classic. Oh my God, can you scream freaking bullish? Terra Classic right now is on a descending level of support right here. But it happened here, and look what happened. It stepped up and we shot straight back to 3.5, guys. So still to me, it's looking extremely bullish, and we're starting to turn around here. If we can just pop over 30870, I believe we're gonna make another move to 3.5. And the way I'm looking at the charts here, let me zoom this out for you just to show you guys perspective. You know, we came down real hard. This is the CZ announcement of the burn. Kind of worked its way down. this was the burn, and now we're working our way up to the next burn. So I think the next move to the upside, man, I think could be potentially pretty huge here, breaking us up over that 3.5 range. So that's what I'm really hoping for. And then if we go make a brand new higher high right here, that's just gonna scream freaking bullish, guys. Just scream it. So I'm really, really optimistic, and I'm hoping that happens here shortly, guys. So just be on the lookout for that. Luna Classic is getting, beat down while the rest of the market's going up, but it works just the opposite too as well. So, great info, Matthew. Thank you. No, thank you, GP. What are you into, GP? Let me know, bro. You want to come on the mic for a second? You want to jump in there? Talk dirty to me? Oh, man, my back, dude. My back freaking hurts. So what I'm going to start doing, guys, I'm going to start posting out these little short clips, updating people on the market. And, I'm going to start dropping them. So that's what you guys are going to get. So let me know your favorite cryptos. We're definitely going to start dropping those daily and getting those taken care of for y'all. So that's what we're looking for. So what a freaking day, guys. I'm exhausted. I think I'm gonna probably look to hop off, guys. The chat's not too active. I got a few things to take care of too as well. But I just want to thank you guys for always supporting me in all endeavors that I go through, man. Thank y'all for being here, supporting the streams. I'm gonna look to hop on out of here. I got a few things to take care of. I'm gonna push out some short videos giving you your technical breakdowns for the day. So be on the lookout for those, man. If you could drop a comment on them, I'd greatly appreciate it. And like this video if you can too, please. I'd greatly appreciate it. So until tomorrow, guys, I will catch y'all back here on another episode of Matt's Market, guys. Thank y'all very much for tuning in.